Good evening from here in London. So we've just seen the closing bell on Wall Street, and equities did finish close to their worst levels for the day. So earlier in the session they had been up pre-market, however this afternoon they have paired all of those gains and finished in the red. This was after some fairly downbeat comments from ECB's Draghi in his meeting today. He did hold a press conference earlier and he was fairly downbeat on growth forecasts for the Eurozone and was particularly downbeat on the prospects for the global banks. So we have seen the US financial sector, one of the worst performing for the day. Of note, Bank of America did break that significant $5 a share level. So this has seen some further weakness in their shares. They were down around 5% for the day. So that's their lowest levels since March 2009. Elsewhere, we also had some headlines regarding Europe. They did agree 150 billion euros in bilateral loans to the IMF. So this was slightly below the expectation of 200 billion, although it was pre-announced much earlier in the session that the loans that would be announced would undershoot the expectations. However, one of the key comments that we have seen in the last hour was that, according to an EU source, that the ESM and the EFSF will not increase the ceiling of 500 billion euros. So this has been one of the reasons touted for the sell-off into the close, as we saw E-mini S&P trigger stops to the downside. We saw some sell programs run as well as the futures market in the E-mini below that 1200 level. So looking forward to tomorrow, a couple of key events of note. We do have the German IFO sentiment, so that's going to be one of the main things that's going to be followed out of the European session. And then out of the US session we have a 5-year note auction. We also have some aftermarket earnings from the likes of Nike and also from Oracle as well. So that's it from us for the day. I hope you have a great evening and we'll see you again tomorrow.